So, is the Artipoppe carrier worth the price? I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons and you can decide, but I'll also give my opinion. It has an adjustable panel, which I personally really love. This can make it a little bit easier to get the perfect fit for your little one. On the other side, it's just not going to fit everyone. I'm quite a petite person and this does not have much extra webbing. That means there is a narrow range of sizes where this carrier is going to work on your body. But the pros are that this is a really great option for those with petite bodies. There are quite a few carriers that I can't tighten properly, and this one can. As you can see here, with it tightened all the way, it's still a little extra room, so I can adjust these on the side to make it even more tight. Since it doesn't have anything holding it together when in a back carry, having that ability to tighten it down further is really important. This helps to ensure that your little one is going to stay safe. However, one concern I would potentially have is for those who are less familiar with baby wearing, not knowing that they need to tighten it down as much. If you're using a woven wrap or a half buckle and doing ruck straps, you want it nice and secure to your body. However, with a soft structured carrier, you don't tend to need it quite as tight. But with this carrier, not having that chest clip means you need to tighten it down quite a bit more. This has its pros and cons. It's just one of those things that you want to be aware of. When putting it on in a front carry, you can only wear this with crossed shoulder straps. When you get it down, it is a lot easier to do. You just need to pay attention and make sure that your little one's legs aren't getting caught in the straps. A lot of people really love having those crossed straps. Honestly, they don't tend to be my preference. I don't find them as comfortable on my body, but everyone is different, so that could be a pro or a con for you. What I don't like about it personally is that you don't have options. I love a carrier that allows for having cross straps, but also allows for more of a standard H configuration in the back. My biggest reason for not loving this style is that I can't quickly switch from front to back. Anytime you want to switch, you are going to have to rearrange your shoulder straps. And to do that, you have to unclip both sides and then rethread and clip in. For someone who wears a lot and is switching from front to back regularly, this is a little bit more of a hassle. But if you are going to be strictly wearing it on the front and then strictly wearing on the back, this is not a big deal breaker. To tighten, you do have to pull back, which can be a little bit more difficult depending on your shoulder flexibility. This carrier is pretty easy to nurse in. If that's something you're going to do, you can just easily loosen and lower your little one into place. And then it also has this headrest as they get bigger, or sometimes I like using this while they're actively nursing just to keep their head in position. If you have a larger chest, you might find that this actually makes it harder to nurse, but for those with a smaller chest, it can help. This does have a nice lightweight and flexible panel, which allows your little one to get a nice shape in the carrier, and it does support them nicely. This is one little trick that you can use if you have enough extra webbing to get it tightened, but unfortunately it won't work for everyone. All in all, if you're a very petite person and really love the materials they are using, you might find this a really great option. On the flip side, there are a lot of amazing carriers that are very similar that are at a much lower price tag.